While these wonderful gentlemen are coming up, I would like to give you a little bit of history why we're standing here. As you know, Pontiac School District has the only middle school Japanese student exchange program in Oakland County. And we were told about 6 months ago that we could do this monumental task with one small caveat, that we could not use funds from the district. Well, I tell you, as miracles do happen, we reached out to the community. First of all, we had a very dedicated group of people working. Ms. Sylvia Sturgis, our lead teacher at the ITA. Candace Ridley is our lead teacher over at Pontiac Middle School. And we reached out to the community. We just reached out, and the community came through for us. We're here tonight to bring 3 groups up for recognition of contributions they would like to do to our Japanese student exchange program, starting with the spokesperson for Phi Alpha Fraternity.
Good evening, Superintendent, and good evening, Board. Good evening. My name is Cedric Dukes. I am a member of Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, our Rho Lambda chapter. Behind me is Brother Greg Riggs, our President Lawrence Williams, our Rho Foundation President Vernon Baker, and also another member, John Littleton. Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was the first intercollegiate fraternity for African American men, initiated on December 4th, 1906 at Cornell University. Our missions are promote brotherhood, develop leaders, also promote academic excellence, and also advocacy for our community in whatever way we can. Tonight, we would like to say our local chapter, our Rho Lambda chapter, which serves Oakland County and also seated in Pontiac, we've been here since 1970, would like to present Kanye Anderson, right, for a check for $1,000 for the Pontiac Japanese Exchange Program. I've been to Japan, but I don't understand what it is. I don't know if any other brothers would like to say anything.
Any brothers would like to say anything?
No, again, Cedric said I'm the president of the Rho Foundation, which is our 501c3 entity of Phi Alpha, and we're just honored and pleased to be able to make this small donation in this young man's journey to Japan. We appreciate everything that the district is doing, what the board is doing, and we're just happy to be a small part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great.
First, I saw his video, and it was very impressive. Again, Lawrence Williams, president of the local chapter. You're going to do great things. All right, this is just the beginning. This is about you. We saw the light that's in you. Just keep marching forward. Whatever you want, you can have and do. All right? All right, congratulations.
I'd like to give credit where credit is due. I'm a member of the Optimist Club, so I also wear another hat. And Brenda came to our meeting and mentioned the need, the superintendent also. And as a result of that, we brought this to the board of Phi Alpha, and the results, through the leadership of our president and others, we were able to do this. So pleased to do this, but also pleased that Ms. Carter brought it to us.
All right.
Well, first, I would like to say thank you to you all for your contributions. Secondly, I would like to thank my grandmother.
Our parents and grandparents are so important to this board.
I would like to thank President Brenda Carter and Ms. Sturgis. Arigato gozaimasu. And I would also like to thank all of you for supporting our adventure and our experience in this, because by doing this, you're not only changing our lives, but you're changing others as well. And we believe that you're making a huge impact on our lives. And we would like to thank you for that.
Once again, on behalf of Pontiac School District and the Board of Education, the wonderful men of Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, we would like to say, arigato gozaimasu. Right, thank you. Would you like to say anything, Miss? Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, she got tears. Okay, thank you. Oh, you want to get a picture now? You want to get a picture? Thank you. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? But the giving doesn't stop there. I had a taste for chili. So I figured I could just go to the Optimist Club chili cook-off and be one of those wonderful judges that ate all that chili. And there was an item up for auction. And I bought a lot of tickets. And I sat there and waited for them to pull the ticket for that item that I wanted to give to one of our student ambassadors. Well, as fate would have it, somebody put one ticket in and they got it. Okay? But thanks to Miss Lisa Kelly, can you please come up, and Mr. Christopher Norcroft of the Optimist Club, they would like to make a presentation to our ambassadors. And I'll have you say a couple of words, a few words about what you're doing.
Mr. Littleton, could you also join us?
That's right.
Another member of the Optimist Club. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, board. Hello, audience, and hello, parents, especially hello, parents. I'm the president of the Pontiac Optimist Club, and we're part of a larger organization of Optimists International. And our Pontiac Club, our motto is kids first. We are concentrating on the development of young people. We do have a fundraiser every now and then. One was a chili cook-off, but our real purpose is that of trying to support the development of our children, certainly adding to the certainty of development of children in the city of Pontiac. In fact, we just recently completed for March an emerging readers program where we listened to kindergartners read to us. By March, they generally have a lot of their sight words down pat, and they have the books and everything. So rather than we read to the kindergartners, over a space of about 16 to 18 days, we listened to all of the kindergartners. We had many celebrity folks in, and we listened to the kindergartners read to us to reinforce in the kindergartners' minds the importance of reading. And we really hope that those of you out there in the community who have a chance to continue to push that importance of reading for our young people, that you do that, that if you provide those opportunities for them to read in magazines and other things. But the reason that we're here, there was a drawing. There was a drawing for this lovely kimono. Yes, yes, and I understand there's quite a story behind these garments. They're more of a ceremonial garment, and I understand you have different types of ceremonial garments at different times.
So would you like to announce the lucky ambassador who was drawn to win this kimono?
Okay. And that person is Cynthia.
Cynthia! Oh, Cynthia, okay, she's not here tonight, but that's one of your students, so you can take the kimono to Cynthia. Would any of your classmates like to say a couple words?
I was just going to ask that. Please.
Lisa, would you like to say just a short
Oh,
word?
absolutely. I'm Lisa Kelly. I work for Michigan State University Extension, and I work in 4-H Youth Development. I have a mentoring program in the ITA, Elcott, and Owen Elementary, and I'm also a proud member of the Pontiac Optimist Club. I would hope that you would all want to be members. Anyway, we do a lot for youth development, and so forth, and it was my husband's business partner's wife who won this. Her children are all college graduates, and so she really wanted to make this donation to President Carter, so I'm really grateful to represent her here today. And if I may, hand this to you so that you can give this to Cynthia.
I'd just like to say thank you on behalf of Cynthia Solis Davila. We will have our Japanese club meeting tomorrow. She is going to be so surprised. At this point, she is one of our alternates. So we have 10 plus 2 students who we will be taking in case one of the students drop out. So I know this is going to make her feel good because she is on that alternate list. So hopefully, I don't know, miracles are happening every day. I mean, Kanye just received a donation from the Phi Alpha Fraternity. So maybe we'll be able to take that one extra ambassador to Japan. So thank you again so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would just like to announce in support of our reading program or listening program that your secretary, Carol Turpin, was at least one of the celebrities that participated. And there may have been others, but I saw her participate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I know I said I'd keep this short, but we have one final one, and this one's very important. This is a presentation. The Women's Officials Network Foundation reached out to me and asked me, did I know of any high school young ladies who would like to attend their annual Wonder Woman event that's coming up on the 27th of this month. Of course, I said I knew 8 very beautiful middle school students who are on their way to Japan. Well, one of the donors, can you please come up? In fact, she is the donor. This is Miss Ruth Holmes. She's on the board of directors for the Women's Officials Network Foundation. And when I asked her, could I have the 4 tickets for 4 ladies to go, she told me tonight, I'll just sponsor every single ambassador.
This is my first board meeting, and I can assure you that this is not going to be my last board meeting. I mean, I am so impressed with everybody. My heart goes out to these teachers. We're going to protest until you get double, triple your salaries. Absolutely marvelous. The Optimist Club, I am a forensic handwriting examiner, so I work for the prosecutor doing forgeries, fraud, and things like that. So it's a great profession for you to come into. Optimist, I've spoken to you about that. Brenda's fantastic. I have a little present for Brenda because, you know, if you open that up, my dear, I had the very good fortune, the day I was married, I was on a plane to live in Africa for 4 years. And I went to live in Abidjan in the Ivory Coast, and that is a globe. This woman has taken the world to Pontiac. I mean, she has taken Pontiac to the world. So to remind you of what you have done. Oh, it's amazing. So everyone's lives will be changed. Just speaking to Mr. Northcross, I can't believe he knows all about the Ivory Coast, he knows about Ghana, all of these wonderful things. So I would just like to say I'm thrilled to take, we can't leave anybody behind, and I look forward to taking 8 girls and 4 boys,
3 boys.
come and learn about women's leadership. And that is an event that is coming on next week, and we will be honoring women who participate in leadership and public policy. I was going to say, this is, look how many women there are here. This is fantastic. We will be honoring Tiffany Douglas who is the Senior Vice President Marketing for Bank of America, Reverend Faith Fowler, Executive Director of Cass Community Social Services, you know her. Faye Nelson, she's President and Board Chairman of DTE Foundation. Judge Colleen O'Brien, Court of Appeals, and Honorable Eileen Holker, who is the clerk in Franklin. So thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And what she didn't talk about was this little bag of goodies. Each one of the ambassadors will get, here you go, Rose, you can tell them.
Okay. Anytime I meet somebody, and my teachers, I've got these for you, I give them an acorn. We spend a lifetime trying to figure out how to get the oak out of the acorn. And that's what you do every time this board meets. How are we going to get them off the sidewalk and into the soil? Just put down a root. Give us a little sapling growing up. And for those of you in this room who are already oaks, you have to work with the rest of us nuts sometimes. But as I said, everything they want to do is in this. So I have quite a few of these. I'm going to give these to the teachers. And one other thing, I'm going to just hand this to the teachers. You know, there were people walking on a beach. You know what a sand dollar is? Yeah. A sand dollar, when it's alive, is gray and fuzzy. And there were people who were walking along the beach, and somebody said, they kept throwing one of the sand dollars back into the water. And the person said, why do you do that? Why do you bother? They'll be here tomorrow. He grabs another sand dollar and puts it back to the water. That made a difference to that one. And every single time you need to make a big difference. Now here is the sand dollar. And I think I've got enough.
On behalf of the Pontiac Board of Education and the entire school district, we'd like to once again thank the men of Phi Alpha Fraternity, the Pontiac Optimist Club, and the Oakland County Women's Official Network Foundations for their contributions to our 2017 Student Ambassadors to Japan. Thank you.